welcome to Paperfold Press. Today I'm joined by Wholegrain Gamer and Tyrant DA.
Hello there.
Yes, indeed. So, today, this is the first episode of the Paperfold Press. So, basically what Paperfold Press is it's our news channel, isn't it?
Effectively, it's basically where we talk about things that are coming up in the future and little
what we're looking forward to.
Rumours that are going around, mostly on games that we are excited to see, not on everything.
Yes.
Because it's really hard to link everything together unless you're copying things off news channels like Game Theory or whatever.
Yes, so today's headlines for this episode is the announcement of Fallout 4 and the first trailer, the TF2 workshop released, Steam hardware released, and of course the new Assassin's Creed Victory coming out.
There's a lot of Valve news at the minute.
There is.
Yes, there is.
Oh god. Alex just breaks the desk.
Sorry.
Why did you do that?
God's sake, man.
I'll fix that. Oops.
You monumental cock.
Okay. That didn't work.
Right, you want to start off with Fallout 4?
Yeah, so, Alex, you've got a piece on Fallout 4, I believe?
Yeah, so from the first trailer, basically, it's not as good as The Witcher 3 that has recently come out, the graphics-wise, people are saying.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be, but because of how Fallout is mostly about story and things, people are hoping that they'll make it up for in stories. They're also hoping for a more robust combat system, and also I'm looking forward to the story about the boy and his dog, because in the story it's a dog and then you meet the guy at the end, so I think that dog human partnership is going to play quite a bit in this wasteland theory.
Right.
So normally in Fallout you're just this guy who's wandering through the wastelands trying to survive and trying to find something. I think it's water and things for some of them, and but now you seem to have this sort of vigilante look about you with this dog that you're walking through the wasteland, so I'm wondering if maybe the place was destroyed. And you've also got some really good market shots of like the towns that are going to be around and things, and it looks really good. It's just going to be expensive when it comes out, like all blockbusters.
Yeah, I mean, I have to admit I haven't actually played a single Fallout game yet.
Same thing.
But I think I might get Fallout 4 just to see what it's all like, actually.
If you like Skyrim, because it's made by the same people, you'll like this one. It's
okay.
basically Skyrim set in a
so like an apocalyptic Fallout, isn't it? Yeah.
With no spells and things. Also, they're sort of suggesting that they want to groundbreaking how you play generated worlds. So how you play through a massive world that you can go and explore.
So a free roam sort of aspect,
yes,
is it?
So they want to sort of break that down. So I'm just wondering if this world may be procedurally generated.
Right.
I doubt it. And I've just broken the floor again.
Oh dear, nobody can see it, it's fine.
But it could be something that could be in there with story elements added in, so you'd have like different areas that look different every time you play through it, which I thought would be really fun.
That's pretty cool.
That's not
actually
announced, that's just my idea on what could be this groundbreaking theory about it.
Yeah, so do we have any estimate on what sort of price it may be when it comes out? Are we assuming that it'll be sort of like a Witcher 3 price, an Assassin's Creed price, that sort of thing?
Yeah, sort of 30 quid.
39.
No, it's
about
£30.99 on pre-order now, I think, on Steam.
If you get it not pre-ordered, it's about 40.
About 40, $39.99.
If you pre-order it on Steam,
just
it's
checking
$39.
now.
Okay.
So for a non-disc version, it's $39.99, but probably for an in-game store where you buy the disc, it will be more. So that's for the PC version. So the disc version for PS4 and Xbox One may be 60 quid, 40, 50 quid.
Oh, right, that's quite a bit then, really, isn't it?
Yes.
It's quite a bit for a
We
game.
have no idea. This is literally, they announced it yesterday, so the price can go up and down. Because remember how many times Evolve changed? Because it kept on going up and up and up, and you kept on getting more and more with it.
That was terrible, and then it suddenly just shot down, didn't it, afterwards?
Yeah.
It's quite annoying, really. So, yeah, that's Fallout 4 then, I suppose. That's quite looking forward to that, to be honest. quite like
we can
that.
expect a few videos coming out from us to
Oh, yeah.
about Fallout 4.
Yeah.
Well, if we can afford it,
If we afford it, yeah.
one of us will probably be able to afford it, and one of us will do videos of it, and then I may nick the person who has its computer so I can play through it from it, just to see what it's like.
So Alex will be nicking my computer a lot then.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on then, shall we, boys? So,
Yes.
second headline, the TF2 workshop announcement. So,
Oh, yeah.
this is a workshop basically for TF2 maps, isn't it, Alex? The beta maps?
Yeah, so like the Taunt workshop that came out recently, there is now basically places that you can put TF2 maps on their on their workshop at the minute, and I've been looking around it for quite a minute. There's quite a lot of really good maps at the moment. There's quite a lot of trade server maps as well.
Yes.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of trade servers, and then there's also a lot of Minecraft recreations of other maps.
Oh god, yeah. There are a countless number of those retextured maps of them. Yeah.
Yeah, there's also also if you want how much this is significant to the community, go look up. Just let me find it for a second. UEAK Crash, and just look for his reaction on how he thought about the new map workshop. It's quite funny and quite good for him. So he's very pleased because he's a very good map creator.
Yes, I mean the TF2 it's all about the community, and basically anything that well, the Taunt workshop started out as that, didn't it? It started out as the community being able to make taunts, and then they actually got added in, didn't they, at the end of it?
Well, yeah, they were the only three, I think. I can't remember. There was quite a lot on the map beta. I can't remember how many. But I must admit, those were the three that I only saw. I only ever saw those two, actually. I don't think I ever saw the saxophone one. But that may have been one that Valve added in themselves, because I remember seeing it in the movie.
Yes, I mean,
saxophone was Valve's.
I think it was, yeah. I think the... well, we've obviously had that same sort of thing with the TF2 weapons workshop, haven't we? The item workshop.
That's been out.
That's been out.
That's been out since the Man Economy update.
Yeah. But I'm hoping that the TF2 workshop for maps actually goes the same way, and that it allows us to vote and eventually get new maps added in, because some of the maps that are on that workshop are actually really quite good, and I want to see them in.
All of them at the minute are very good, except for a couple of them.
But
a couple.
They could be improved over time with the community if it's
the couple we're talking about is where people have just added on like random pictures and said, "This is the first map on the workshop, yay!"
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, so that'll be something quite interesting to see, and we'll be doing videos on those, some of the custom maps at least, that you'll see that could be added in eventually.
So we're going to be going on Trainyard's workshop maps, because you can't call them custom maps anymore.
Yes, unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah, so but apart from that, going back to another game that's been recently announced, it's Batman Arkham Knights has been on pre-order as well, at the same time as Fallout. So there's that. So there's who is the Arkham Knight, which is basically the new villain and Scarecrow, and there's Scarecrow in this as well. So we're just trying to think. There's just so much mystery in the game. I was following it quite a bit first time, because I played Arkham City. Arkham City was amazing, and the Batmobile, just how the combat system works with the Batmobile. So you could basically throw a punch, and then the Batmobile will fire a rocket at the guy, and he'll he'll go flying. And then you could just stand there where people run at you and just jump over the Batmobile, and the Batmobile will slam into them.
Oh right.
Classic Alex for you.
Yeah. So there's all that system that's going to be added in.
Sounds quite good then.
I think Arkham Knight has been put out at the same time as Fallout, so they have a rivalry. I think it's kind of like two
rivalry.
games.
Well, I can see sort of open series, but
there's always like the two games that are released at the same time, because they want a competitive see who would win.
No, I'm just because there's a lot of games released for Christmas because of the because there's some sort of award ceremony for the best game out just before that time, so they all get released before that. So that was there was that, and you seem to get quite a lot of stuff with the pre-order. There's a skin, and then there's a Harlequin story DLC that you get free with the pre-order, which probably if it's as good as the Catwoman DLC, which was basically part of Gotham City. They normally do DLCs on different characters quite well.
Yeah,
because they did the Robin one, and then there was the Catwoman one that was part of the game.
So a lot to look forward to.
So,
yeah, it certainly sounds like it.
There's those two games.
Can we expect a playthrough from a Mr. Tyrant DA?
I'm just looking at the price range.
No. Answer my own question there. No. Okay.
Maybe if I can figure out how to get the PS4 to record my videos.
Oh,
yes. If I get that, I'll do Metro as well, because I got that on PS4 recently. The Metro 33? I think?
Yeah, I think it's 34.
No, it's 33.
33, is it?
34 is the book that's coming out fairly recently.
Right.
I want to get my hands on.
Right, so that's Batman then, is it? So
yeah, that's Batman Arkham Knights. So
yeah.
Yeah.
So we've also had recently this week the release of the Steam hardware, haven't we? Now there are, I believe there are 3 pieces to it, isn't there?
4.
Oh, of course, yes, it's 4.
There's
sorry.
2 separate Steam machines.
There's 2 separate Steam machines. There's a controller.
One controller and sort of a Steam Link, which sort of works like the Apple TV, I'm assuming.
Yes, I think it does. Yeah.
And basically, you can link your Steam account to your TV and play it, I'm assuming, with the Steam controller.
Yes.
Through on your TV in 1080p.
Yes, that's exactly right. Yeah.
So what the Steam Link is trying to do? Is it trying to do like any TV anywhere? If you have the controller, you can play your games.
Well, I think what it's doing. I think it's got to work with the. I think it's actually got to work with one of the Steam hardware, one of the actual computer pieces.
No, it works with your Steam account.
Yes, but how's it? You can't just play a really high-spec game on a Steam Link that's no bigger than an Apple TV.
But you can stream it through your computer onto your TV screen.
Yeah, so you still so you can't just attach it. Yeah, you can't just attach it straight to any TV anywhere and instantly be able to play your games. You have to still stream it through.
Existing Steam gamers to expand their range of current gaming setup via their home network. Just connect the Steam your Steam PC or Steam machine to your home network, plug into a TV, and stream your games in to the link.
Yes.
At 1080p.
Yeah, so it's essentially a relay device like an Apple TV, isn't it?
Yeah, relay device so you could probably link it to your home network.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a relay device.
Which is, of course, completely useless if you have something called a cable. Yes. So so the next part of that is obviously the Steam hardware, isn't it? So the
actual Steam machines.
The actual machines.
Alienware, which is actually slightly cheaper than the other one.
It is.
One's $449, and the other one's $499. So 449 compared to 499.
What's the other make? The more expensive one?
Cyber.
That's it.
Cyber.
Yeah. Yes.
It doesn't look as good as the Alienware. That's just me. But the sort of
Alienware. Yeah, Alienware make their machines and products very aesthetically pleasing. So.
Oh no, but you can colour the Cyberware one. There's Cyber
can
one.
you?
You can. They've got several sort of colour designs. So there's sort of the grating on it can be coloured a different one to the. So you can have sort of a white casing with sort of black vents.
Right. Well, I suppose there's nothing actually to stop you doing what they do with Xbox controllers and wrapping it, is there?
That's
really
basically what they're doing. It's a wrap. I'm
Yeah,
just
there's
going to see
nothing.
if they do the same one for the Alienware.
Well, even if they don't do it with Alienware, there'll be places you can take it, like your Xboxes, where they'll wrap it for you and customize paint jobs, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I suppose there will be.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all this is actually done by external companies. Valve only gives them the designs that they thought.
But I bet they take the money.
There'll be a split somewhere down the line.
Yes, favouring very heavily in Valve's favour, I think.
99.
Oh, they're basically going. Why not? Why do you have to have one or the other? Why do you have to have your comfort of your accounts or the mastery of a PC? Why can't you have both? So that's where the Steam Link comes in. Where you can have your PC and it's then linked to the Steam Link, and then you can you have the game on your TV and you use the Steam controller.
Right. Okay.
That's
So-
what it does.
So it's essentially eliminating a monitor, really, isn't it?
It's
just-
basically making your TV the monitor
Yeah.
and having a controller.
Yeah, which of
Yeah.
course is a technology invented many, many years ago in the form of a HDMI cable.
And is not. How much is the Steam Link? Is
Oh,
not
a lot.
$39.99.
Yes. So,
So-
We're
well done,
probably
Steam.
severely underestimating what this thing can do, and we'll get really quite a lot of complaints about this.
Probably,
Right,
yes.
Oh, you can buy the game, pre-order it a game. Okay, that's quite good.
I might
Okay.
have a look at that.
Yes.
So it basically links your Steam ID on your computer to the Steam ID on a screen.
Right.
So it's basically a small link computer. I'm just
So,
wondering-
a completely
Basically a
pointless, money grabbing device. Well done. Right.
Yes.
Summary done.
you like your Apple TV though?
Yes, but it's Apple. Right.
What's the difference between Apple?
Moving on.
Oh yeah, moving on.
Of course, there has been incredible news, hasn't there? There has been news released this month. Or was it? No, end of last month, in fact. End of May, there was news released that there will be an Assassin's Creed game coming out. And
Another
for
one?
the first time... and for
They
the
only
first
just
time
released
ever...
Rogue.
I know. And for the first time ever, it is set in Britain. In London. Victorian era, in the Industrial Revolution. Will's so joyous, he's actually bouncing up and down in his chair.
You can tell where they've taken bits from. What's it called?
Yes.
Watch Dogs. They've definitely taken bits
Yes,
of UI
but-
from Watch Dogs.
Having looked at some of the trailers and all the stuff for it, I am rather quite looking forward to it. I mean,
But we always get look forward to
I know, but-
Ubisoft games.
I know we were looking very, very much forward to the Unity.
Unity turned out to be bad.
Unity was okay. However,
Multiplayer.
You could only do only certain missions in multiplayer, and the multiplayer was laggy.
yes,
And
and the fact
And
that they
glitchy.
had a patch which was the size of the game. But we'll brush over that because they would have
Then there
learnt
was
their
Watch
lesson.
Dogs, which didn't have
Watch Dogs.
it didn't have the graphics that were in the advert,
No.
and
Yeah.
instead had less graphics.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Ubisoft has been on a little bit of a downhill recently, and they will be picking themselves up because, as I mentioned, this Assassin's Creed is set in Britain, which makes
And
it
also,
better.
they can't hide behind Steam like Valve can.
No, they can't. This is set in Britain, which makes it better, and I'm actually quite looking forward to it. Not only because there is a cane sword.
Oh god.
What,
Yes.
a cane hidden blade?
There is a cane. No, a cane sword.
Come back to me when there's a umbrella shotgun. Or
Oh,
cane
Jesus.
shotgun. Come on.
However-
that's some kind of rifle that is.
There
works
is
like
a rifle in it. There is a rifle in it.
Yeah,
Um,
but you could hide in a.
I think I might be wrong, but I definitely know there is a cane sword. There might also be a cane rifle, just a single shot rifle.
I think there's like a cane sort of dart gun, which they always
Yes.
have a kind of non-lethal weapon.
Yes.
Well, every Assassin's Creed has a non-lethal weapon. Black
Yes.
Flag
And-
is the blow dart.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to.
Assassin's
I
Creed
don't know if there was
3
one in Rogue.
There was one in Rogue. It was
yes,
the
there was.
rifle in Rogue.
Yes.
Was a non-lethal.
Oh, right. So the
but-
one that he was supposedly killing the assassins.
Killing the assassins
Yes.
was actually
Was
just like a blown up
non-lethal,
one, which
yes.
was hilarious.
which was quite funny actually. But of course, have you seen the Hidden Blade schematics yet? Have you actually seen the Hidden Blade? I would recommend seeing the Hidden Blade, and to all you audience as well, because it's rather it's a typical Victorian look, really. It's got gold.
Links down below.
Yeah, it's got gold. It's got bronze on it. It's got leather, sort of black leather on it, and it's very steampunk looking, really. But of course, steampunk was meant and sort of it kind of started that sort of style around the Victorian era, didn't it?
Yeah. So this is going to be very steampunky. And
It's going to be very steampunky, very good. And
there's all the rumours about Sherlock Holmes being in it. And
yes,
things.
Oh, yeah.
and I'm not entirely sure, but I think one of the missions may involve Jack the Ripper.
Oh,
thank
what Jack the Ripper is like. I quite like it if they flip it on its head and Jack the Ripper was an assassin.
Oh God!
Oh, no,
and
if
then there
Jack
was
the
some
Ripper
kind
with
of
a
poison
Templar
that
or
was
something.
spread throughout London, and he had to kill all the women to stop it from spreading through London that the Templars put in.
Jack.
It's if Jack the Ripper was in it, he would be a Templar if he was in
Yeah,
Assassin's
I
Creed.
think they'd go with that
No
angle.
doubt.
I don't think they'd flip it on their head. I don't think they'd flip
They
it
would.
on
They
their
No.
head.
would never put. They would either put him as one of the assassins that leaves the order, or he is a Templar, or he's just a mad bugger.
Well, I think.
Mad bugger.
Yeah, I think
Mad bugger.
what the rumor is that he might be in it. He might feature in it as a person you have to go to in one of the missions and assassinate. So that would kind of suggest that he is something to do with the Templar side.
Yeah. There's also. Was Florence Nightingale around in those times, or was it before Florence Nightingale?
Florence Nightingale, no. But I don't think so. Bernardo was. Dr. Bernardo was.
Oh, Dr. Bernardo, yeah. That's going to be funny. There's a load of like the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. If they turn up in this,
Oh God!
Oh, God.
You just imagine them turning up in the middle of the street.
yeah, it's like Jekyll and Hyde and things.
Oh no, Jekyll and Hyde. Oh,
If
God.
if they
Come on,
include
we're basically
any of
giving
the following,
Ubisoft DLC property.
Yes, we are. We expect to be paid.
Copyright.
Yes, our ideas. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Somehow, if they see this video and
Stopping
take our
the
ideas,
First World War, that seems to be in most of the Victorian-based.
stopping the First World War.
Yeah, because the second Sherlock Holmes was that, and then the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen was that as well. Stopping the First World War seems
Well,
to be.
The First World War started in 1914, didn't it?
Yeah, I know, but it's all the Victorian games nowadays and movies seem to be about you stopping some madman for trying to start it early.
Well, Victorian
It has-
era officially ended 1901, didn't it?
1901. Yes.
Because that's when Queen Victoria died.
Yeah, but you can't expect.
Yes.
Well, yeah, that it's not called the Victorian era, but it's not like everyone got machine guns and rifles then and
No.
penicillin. You had a quite a big war in between that.
Penicillin was already invented, though, wasn't it? At that point in time,
It was invented during the Victorian era. Yeah.
it was.
Um,
I can't remember who
No,
invented
what
it
was
now.
the-
things.
what was the? There
It
was
was-
a.
It was invented by, I can't remember his name, but he left a fungus out on the windowsill, and and he realised that the fungus had killed part of the bacteria which he left in the petri dish, and that was the fungus called
Was it
penicillium, I think.
It was.
So he named it penicillin because it killed bacteria.
Yeah, so
Can't remember who killed it.
those two are
There you
looking
go.
forward to it. I'm
Yes.
So
I'm
much.
hesitating on it, but
You're
probably
hesitating
will
spending
look
money
forward
on
to it.
Well, if there's a multiplayer, you can expect me and Tom to be doing loads.
Yes, I'll be cutting Will's head off many, many times.
Hopefully
Yes.
they won't do. Hopefully you'll be able to play the full campaign
Yes.
multiplayer
Yes.
Oh yeah.
and
And,
a lot more
um,
customization to characters,
No,
etc.
Yes.
If they,
Not
I'll be
changing
happy
their
if they
robes.
have the same customization as they did in
Unity.
Unity. I'll be happy.
Yes, I mean, of course, what
a
they
lot
did.
of it was DLC locked.
Yeah, well, what they did in Unity for the development of the game is they actually studied real life swordsmen, didn't they? They studied the way that they moved, and techniques were actually taught by swordsmen to the game developers to actually get the proper animations for it. That's why the gameplay and the combat system was so good in Unity, and I think they've carried it on to Victory, because it would kind of be a bit stupid to not carry it on, really.
Assassin's Creed 3 and 4 sort of way.
It kind of so I think it'll favour people who have the idea of what they're doing,
swordman skills,
actually know what they're doing. So that'd be quite good.
If it was between me versus you, you'd kill me instantly.
Well, that's on most games. So apart from those two games, two sort of other games would be Killing Floor 2 and We Happy Few. They're two games that I'm looking forward to. So
I don't really know much about We Happy, the last one.
That We Happy Few was made by the same people who did Contrast, which is this sort of shadow-based platformer where you have the sort of shadow void way, so that you sort of start off as like this imaginary friend of a girl who you turn out not to be an imaginary friend in the end and turn out to be shadow people. And basically you can jump between reality and the shadow worlds to figure out parkour puzzles. And there's a very good one where there's sort of this merry-go-round in the middle, and then you got to get up to this balcony, and then you jump in and use the shadow of the horses to get up to the balcony.
Right, so it's a bit like, have either of you two played the Minecraft map called Dimension Jumper?
Yeah.
Yes.
But We Happy Few is nothing like that. We Happy Few is basically a sort of survival game mixed in with how you are supposed to react to situations. So it's basically a 1960s dystopian London. It's based in London. And it's very Bioshocky, and everyone, to sort of prevent massive resorts and basically just because it's very dystopian, everyone's jacked up on a drug called Bliss.
Right.
Which basically makes everything look happy and joyful, and you're not on this drug. You are the only one in the city not on this drug.
So it's Pyrovision to everyone else.
Yes, Pyrovision. Yes. Actually, yes, Pyrovision to everyone else. And basically, you have to survive without giving away that you are not on the drug. You have to survive in the city, so you can't buy anything from anyone else. You have to steal it. But stealing stuff will result in you being found out, because on Bliss it will basically stop you from doing that.
Yes.
Stop you from stealing stuff. So so if you steal stuff, they'll all know that you are not on Bliss and things.
Right.
And then they will attack you and try and kill you.
Right, so sorry, Will, carry on.
So it's like a stealthy sort of shadow jumper game.
Well, it has nothing to do with shadows. You don't jump into shadows. That's just another game that they did. I'm just going to push that to the back. Yeah. It has nothing to do with that
when
game.
It comes out, I'll have a look at it.
We Happy Few is basically very Bioshocky and that sort of thing.
Right.
And it's got quite a lot of things. So there's this guy called Uncle Jack who basically does all the television shows on. And he's on every screen, sort of Big Brother is watching you. And the screens sort of follow you when you walk past them. And that's sort of quite good. And as well as this, everyone has this sort of white mask on. So sort of these sort of white masks. I can't really know how to describe it. And basically it sort of makes them look very creepy. The art for it is this policeman in 1960s police gear with a top hat and this white mask on as well. And he's got a truncheon and things, and he is walking through this dystopian city. Right.
So it's going to feature sort of like an adaptive platform, isn't it? A platform module.
Oh, the world is procedurally generated,
yes.
So I think it's different every time.
But it's and it's going to sort of be a bit like I think it was Call of Duty Black Ops, where you could choose multiple. Far Cry 3, wasn't it? You could choose multiple endings, and depending on which way you go, which series of events you go down, the ending changes.
I'm not sure. I don't even know if this has an end. It may just be a game where you just work your way
continually
through.
Goes.
So, it might be the fact then that the progress, so the type of way that you can progress through, changes depending on the situation you previously encountered. Then. that might be happening.
Yeah.
Is that what we're
So
saying?
what I also think is they've added in sort of the crouch and sprint sort of systems into it.
Right.
And well, when you crouch, you move less, but people will notice that you're looking strange and sort of come over and ask what you're doing and then start attacking you if you don't stop it.
Whilst high on drugs.
And then if you sprint through the streets, everyone will start looking at you and just wondering what this is going on. And then if they find out that someone's chasing you, they'll all start chasing you.
What about a bad trip? Has nobody ever heard that?
Oh, there is such a thing as a bad trip in this. If you
Oh,
could
God.
take the drug to get them all off you, but once you've taken the drug, once it ends, you sort of become really hydrated and you need food and things.
Dehydrated.
Dehydrated, and you need food, and then you need to break into people's houses to get it. So it sort of increases the risk. If you get what I'm saying.
Right. Yes.
And
Yeah.
there's also a crafting system because you can't drink any water because there's drug in the water.
hmm
So you need to make water yourselves, and if people find out that you've got water that hasn't got the drug on it, they'll attack you, and it's basically quite a lot risky and things, and you've got to hide and create weapons
Right.
to fight off against them.
Okay. So that sounds like something that's worth a while then. I think.
Yeah.
Quite an adaptive platform. That's quite good. So is that it then? Is that our news?
No, there's
anything
also
else?
a little bit I found out earlier.
Right. Go ahead.
The film Macbeth and the Assassin's Creed film have just been found out to be related in certain ways.
How come?
The actors Fassbender and Cotillard in the Macbeth film will also be actors in the December 2016 film Assassin's Creed. So whatever happens, or however well they act in Macbeth, could make or break Assassin's Creed.
Well, it would give us a little bit of a
Insight
preview,
on
wouldn't
how
it,
they
of how
can
it
do
might
it.
work?
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Macbeth as well, to be honest, as well as Assassin's Creed.
Apart from that, there's Dirty Bomb, which is one of the new sort of first-person shooters that has recently come out, has gone free to play and is now open beta.
Okay.
So you'll probably see a few videos of us doing that if our computers can run it.
Well, mine can.
Yeah.
Mine might.
There's also the fact that an E3 intro video for Spike TV was leaked, and Gabe Newell's name was on the list of attendees.
That doesn't mean he will attend, though.
Well, since he's on it, we're assuming
He
that he's
will
going to
attend.
be doing and talking about something. He may just be talking about the Steam hardware, but since that has been announced,
Half-Life 3.
No.
maybe Left 4 Dead 3. Don't go there. Or maybe
Left
Portal
4 Dead
3.
3 is most likely.
Because
If Portal 3 is released, I'm doing it.
because there have been very loose with the Portal franchise recently, because there's a new Portal skin for the Z Pinball company has brought out a Portal pinball scheme for their game, which is free, and then you buy skins for whatever you want to play. And then,
Sorry, so carry on.
and then there's also the Lego Dimensions, which is basically Lego Skylanders.
Sure about
Which
that.
is basically you buy characters which are like £25 each. I think the starter set is £35. The map sets are £25, and then I think the figurine sets, which you get like extra characters, are £15.
Jesus.
And this is all Lego, and you basically build it, and then you can put it into the worlds, and you basically get like adventures like Skylanders and things.
Right. Well,
And
I
then there's
think
also a new what?
I think I know what Gabe Newell is going to announce.
What?
It's not Half-Life 3. It's not Left 4 Dead 3. It's not Portal 3. It is Team Fortress 3.
If
I don't
if
think
they
they'll
do,
ever do that, because we basically lose everything. Because
what can they upgrade from
Nothing.
TF2 to TF3? They have nothing. So they're
Nothing.
just
Apart
making a
from-
massive loss.
yeah,
Well, they
If
might
they
go a
make
bit
it
like
Portal 3.
Civilization. They might go a bit like Civilization. So you go a sort of like a future version, a Beyond Earth type look. That'll ruin it completely.
So apart from that, so sticking with the Lego, there's also a Lego World, which is basically Minecraft Lego version, which
Right.
looks okay, I suppose, for if you like that sort of thing.
Is it gonna be a Minecraft just knockoff?
Not really. It's got like all you find things in the world that you can create. So,
A Minecraft knockoff.
yes, I suppose so. Well, it's not Minecraft. Yeah, let's go with that.
I thought you were gonna say
also,
no. Then I nearly laughed.
There's also There's also rumors that PS4 or Xbox One may announce their slim version of the console.
Right.
Because you know how large those consoles are at the minute.
They are fairly chunky, yes.
So people are thinking that PS4 may announce a reduction in price and Xbox One may announce a slim version of the console. Because I know slim versions of the console are really different. I've got a slim PS3 and there's a really big difference. Because the Xbox One, it's a big bit of kit at the minute. There's quite a lot on it that you could get rid of.
Trust PS4, trust PlayStation to reduce price, and Microsoft to only reduce size.
But yeah, but Xbox One has seen some price reduction recently.
True, but not much though. Not much.
Well, what are you expecting them to say? Here, have it for free for a couple of days.
Yes, I am. That is simply what I am expecting. Yes.
Well, if they do a size reduction, no doubt one of the two companies will have a massive problem.
Quite literally, yes.
Well, they won't be doing competition with each other.
Yes, because we don't speak of Nintendo here.
Well, actually, the new Nintendo
Don't
game that
speak
they brought
that
out,
name.
the
No.
Splatoon, has sort of seen a rise in the Wii U sales because people have been buying it for the game.
Don't speak that name.
Because a lot of people are saying that it looks quite good, actually.
Yes, I'm sure it does. Right, moving on.
Fair enough.
That's actually the end of the news, isn't it? That's us done, I think.
It is.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's me done.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me
Okay.
done as well.
Yes. Well, that's certainly me done. Weather tomorrow will be sunny with I don't know.
Chance of people?
Chance of raining fish.
It's Britain, so it's bipolar. Bipolar. So
Yeah.
just take the best stab at it, really. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pack an umbrella, pack a sun hat. Don't bother
Pack
with sun cream,
everything.
you won't need it.
Pack a pair of shorts in your pants if you're feeling lucky.
Yeah. So this has been Prof Mitchie with Whole Grain Gamer and Tyrant D8, and this is the Paperfold Press crew signing off. Bye.